Yo, what's up? Holla at your boy, and welcome back once again to the Pastor Smell Good YouTube channel, where the scent is always lovely and the sillage is absolutely divine. I do not take you guys for granted today. Thank you for being here with me for yet another review on the Pastor Smell Good YouTube channel. And boy, do we have a good one we want to review today. But before we get into that, why don't you go ahead, hit me with the likes. Likes are absolutely free. Jesus paid it all. They don't cost you a thing. Get your comments ready so we can chalk it up in the chat room. And also, if you're new to the channel, go on ahead and subscribe. Click the bell for all future upload notification so that when your boy goes live, you can be a part of the experience, or even when I record a video. All right, so let's go ahead and get to work here. We are going to take a trip to the house of Bond No.9. Yes. And the Bond No.9 fragrance we're going to look at today is New Haarlem. New Haarlem, yes. Fragcom has been in an uproar about this scent for many years. I would call this a pulverizing scent because the verdict on this one, some has found this fragrance to be lovely. Others have found this fragrance to be loud, too much, and not their particular taste. But I want to give you my point of view on Bond No.9's New Haarlem. As you can see, this is not the standard packaging that this fragrance comes in because this is a tester. So this fragrance does not have the cap and it does not have the original packaging. But I'm so glad that I was able to get my hands on this nonetheless because Bond discontinued this scent. They went ahead and put it on a guillotine. They put it on a chopping block, and this fragrance is no longer available. So, anytime that happens, people who do have bottles, they're going to demand a pretty penny on the fragrance. It was even hard to find on Amazon and on eBay. But luckily, I was in the right place at the right time because when someone went to go sell, I quickly caught it, okay? And let me show you this bottle because we're going to get into the opening and the mid and the heart and all of that in just a few minutes. But this is what the bottle looks like here. Because this is a tester, I have something else that's covering the sprayer because I don't want it to fall totally exposed and then cause me problems. All right, but it's a very beautiful bottle here. Bond No.9 New Haarlem. It's a golden looking juice here with a clear bottle. It has the NYC logo and the name of the fragrance with Bond No.9 on the top. It's absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful presentation. I love Bond No.9 bottles. I love the full presentation. But listen to me, guys. If I can save $50+ by going and get a tester, they can keep their presentation. Okay? Because at the end of the day, nobody ever compliments you on how pretty the bottle is. Nobody compliments you on how lovely the cap looks. Your compliments are gonna come because of the juice. And I'm glad I got 100 mils of this baby. All right? So let's go ahead and get into this scent. What do you get here with Bond No.9? Well, guys, with Bond No.9, let's begin by sharing the classification of this scent. This scent is known as an Oriental Woody, being that it features a very strong woods note, but it also features more of the sweeter Oriental notes. So that's pretty much a broad generalization of what this fragrance is going to do. But in Bond No.9, the notes consist of green leaves. You're going to get some lavender in here. You're going to get some bergamot that's also listed. There's a coffee note, lavender. I don't know if I said that already. You're going to get some tonka bean. You're going to get some amber. You're going to get some vanilla. And of course, cedar wood. So that's what's going on here with Bond No.9. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead, as I always do, before I get into the review, I'm going to give myself a little spritz of this on the arm, okay? And maybe you guys will be able to see it so that you can see how this sprayer works. Ready, set, So you kind of a narrow distribution, but I'm not upset with that. So from the initial application of this scent, guess what you're going to get in the initial blast? everything. Yes, when you spray this scent, you're going to get everything at one time. This scent reminds me of Tom Ford Gray Vetiver simply because there is no development to my nose. With this particular scent, it comes out linear as can be. You're going to get everything at one time. So what you smell from initial application is what you are going to smell with the base. Whoever the perfumer was on this scent, I think he knew to make a gourmand scent, and how he got to that being with complexity or with a very linear recipe for the scent, I don't know. But he gets straight to it. I mean, it comes out gourmand. That's what you're going to get with this scent. This is an edible smelling scent. This scent smells like something that you would want to eat. Now, what I do love about these notes that are in this scent, though the scent is not very progressive, though the scent is linear, I can pick out just about every single ingredient that is listed in this scent. So I'm going to get the lavender, I'm going to get the tonka bean, I'm going to get the cedar. All of those notes I told you about earlier, you are going to be able to pick those up. The least of those that you will probably be able to pick up is the bergamot. Okay, that's the least of what I get out of here. But I do pick up every single thing here. What does this scent smell like? If you need a reference point for bond number 9, you know what this fragrance smells like? And I want you to walk with me. Sexy pancakes. Yes, you heard it right. Sexy breakfast. Morning sexiness. That is what you're going to get out of bond number 9's New Haarlem. Now, let me tell you why I get that out of the scent. Because the coffee note does its thing. The tonka bean note does its thing. The lavender does her thing. The vanilla is extremely strong. And when you get those notes together, I'm telling you guys, you get a very thick, maple, syrupy, sexy scent. OMG. Like, you really, really do. And I know for a lot of you all listening, you'll say, well, I don't walk around smelling like pancakes. Listen, I get it. I get it. You don't want to smell like you or somebody that belongs in an IHOP kitchen. I understand. But guys, there is a sexiness to this thing. I'm telling you that though it will reference pancakes, you don't smell like you need to be laid across a plate. If I'm not making a sense I'm trying to make to you guys, if you can, get a decan of this scent, okay? You don't have to pay $250 like I did for this. And some of the prices are even more extreme than that if you can find one. But get a decan and see what I'm talking about. Because I'm telling you guys, I wear the heck out of this scent. Now, if you like this scent profile, but you don't want to pay the amount of money, because like I said, I paid $250 on this tester. If you don't want to do this, I would suggest Michael Jordan Legend, which you can get 100 milliliters of for $15. Or Rojas Man. Those are two scents that are very close to this, okay? Very close. What you're going to lose or compromise with those two scents is quality. I own Michael Jordan Legend and I sold it for about $20 on eBay. This is the reason why I sold it. Not because I didn't like the scent. I dig the gourmand nature of it. I really did. But the reason I got rid of mine was because the opening on that scent, it is a chemical mess. And it took about 35 or 45 minutes to even develop and come into its own. What I love about bond number 9's New Haarlem versus that scent is that it's very linear. It does not take long to get to where you need to be with this gourmand. And number 2, it's higher quality. And number 3, the opening is not nearly as pungent and offensive. I mean, this is quality pancakes. Okay, guys? Michael Jordan Legend is pancakes they serve the children for breakfast in school, in the cafeteria. These pancakes right here, these are pancakes you get in a Trump tower. Okay? Guys, This is some good stuff right here. I am a fan of bond number 9. I'm glad I spent the money to get this, to have it in my collection. I'm going to be very generous with how I spray this, when I spray it, in the whole 9 yards, because I want this to last as long as possible. If I can find me another 250, I will get another backup bottle. And if I can get the full presentation, I'll give them a little bit more than 250. Okay, but guys, this scent, it's wonderful. I like this. If you're not a gourmand guy, there's nothing I can say to you to make you appreciate this scent. If you are a gourmand person and you just can't wrap your head around smelling like sexy pancakes, then I respect you too. But your boy, I dig this stuff, and I'm glad I made this purchase. This is a very quality, sexy morning breakfast scent. I mean, listen, the coffee in this thing, I'm telling you, this is like waking up to brewed coffee in the morning. Oh, the coffee note is so strong. And I believe it's the accord of the coffee, that rich resinous amber and that vanilla and that cedar just working together. It gives off that maple. Gives off that maple syrup kind of vibe. And I'm down with that. Okay? So let's go ahead and talk about the performance of this scent. Is bond number 9 New Haarlem going to get up off you? Yes, indeedy. This scent is going to get up off of you. This baby is going to project. Listen, if you want a scent that's going to reach out and touch somebody, boom, look no further. If you want a scent that's going to go up the hallway and around the corner and go into another room and say, hey, y'all, good morning, bond number 9, New Haarlem. This baby going to get up off you. And listen, it gets up off of me, honestly, averaging 3 and 4 hours. 3 and 4 hours of projection. So yes, it's going to get up off you. As far as the longevity of the scent, how long is this going to last? Probably 13 to 15 hours. 13, 15 hours. This bad boy is going to fight on till death. So you're going to get it with this baby. Far as the sillage goes, are you going to have a scent trail? When you pass by people, are they going to smell that sexy morning breakfast thing you got going on? Yes, they will. They're going to smell it. Compliments. Now, this is where it changes. Because guess what? Some people, they want to smell that breakfast at the table, or they want to smell it in a restaurant. So they ain't going to compliment you if they can't see that type of scent on a man. But there are going to be some people that can appreciate the genius of such a concoction, and they are going to compliment you. With this scent, I would say my compliments were definitely below average, okay? Not even average amount of compliments for a very generic scent. Not even that much. But when I do get compliments, I get compliments, okay? When I do get them, the quality of the compliment is off the charts. Just doesn't happen that often, okay? So we talk about the compliments. Let's talk about the occasion. When would you put on bond number 9, New Haarlem? When would you wear this scent? You want to wear this scent, number 1, when it's cold. Fall and winter. Now, depending on where you live, your fall and your winter may be totally different. If you're living in a north climate, maybe your fall gets considerably cold. If you're living in a southern climate, your fall may not even be too much different from a spring or something like that. So just make sure that it's cold when you put this on. Because that thickness of the resin, the thickness of the vanilla, the strength of that coffee note, you are going to need some cold weather hitting up off you. And this is when this fragrance gets its shine on. Okay, so that's when I would wear this. I would wear this also as a playful scent. I don't dress this up too much because whenever I'm trying to get dressed up, I have better options than this. But if I'm casual, just go and have a lounging, lollygagging good time, and it's cold, I'll wear Bond number 9, New Haarlem. There's definitely a place for this. It's just not for the more formal engagements and things you have to do. Okay? So, Bond number 9, New Haarlem, shooting from the line. What is the percentage? How many stars do I give this scent? Well, 5 out of 5. Yes, you shooting 100% from the line, baby, when you put on Bond number 9's New Haarlem. Guys, if you agree or disagree with me, or just want to tell me how much you enjoyed the content, talk back to me in the comment section. You guys were absolutely wonderful. I will be coming back with more content on the Pastor Smell Good YouTube channel. Take care, and listen, if you can get you a deal, seal the deal. Talk at you later.